Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's another week. Time to get some fitness in. I'm by myself today, so I'm a little lonely. That's okay. Everybody's going to start coming back tomorrow. But because I'm by myself today, I'm going to do some things that can't normally do with everybody here. So we're going to be working on some legs, some back. I want to start incorporating a lot more spinal flexion, so I'm going to be doing more Zercher movements. Haven't really done much of those before, so I'm going to start with Zercher good mornings today. But what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to turn this around, face the whiteboard, and we're going to come up with a workout today. So stay tuned, stay with me. Let's get after this. Thinking blue and orange. We are going to start with our warm-up. Boom. For this, I'm literally just going to be doing some weighted single unders. All right, nothing too crazy. Might just do a couple sets of 100. So maybe just 4 times. Let's make it interesting. We'll do 150. So 4 sets of 150 weighted single unders. That's going to be the warm up. Get the blood flowing. Then we're going to go into Zercher good mornings. Right. We're going to do 4 sets of that. I'm going to say max rep, but it's pretty much when I feel like I'm getting a nice solid stimulus. I haven't really done much of these, so I'm going to play around with it, experiment a little bit, see what weight feels good, do a couple warm-up sets, and then do 4 sets of probably, like I said, it's going to be tough to say. I like numbers 10 to 12, so a weight that I can do 10 to 12 times where that last 3 to 4 reps are definitely a grind, and we're going to do that for 4 sets. After that, we're going to go into squat cleans. Boom. All right, for these, I want to do touch and go, and I'm going to do 10 sets of 3. I want it pretty heavy, but it does have to be touch and go, so I have to keep that in mind. I think the weight I'm going to be shooting for is going to be 225. We'll see, though. We'll play around with it. After that, I'm going to be doing some reverse lunges, reverse barbell lunges. I also want these to be heavy. I found my max set of 6 last week. That was 255 pounds. So for these, I'm thinking anywhere from, I'm probably going to do 205. So we're going to say 4 sets, around 10 to 12. I'm shooting for 10. I'm shooting for 205. We'll see how that feels, though. We'll see how that feels. I want it to be heavy. I want it to be tough. All right. It's going to be a new movement that I'm incorporating more often. So we're going to play around with it. And then also, just to work on a little bit of mobility here, we're going to do weighted side lunges. All right. For these, I'm probably either going to hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Also going to do 4 sets of max reps here. And we'll have some fun with it today. All right. So hitting a lot. Okay. Hitting the Zercher good mornings. Work on that spinal flexion a little bit there. Doing the squat cleans. 10 sets of 3. Might take a little while. We'll see how it goes, but it is going to be heavy touch and go, so it might go faster than I think. Reverse lunges, I also want to be pretty heavy. High reps, so anything over 10. That's only 5 per leg, so nothing too crazy. And then weighted side lunges, all right? And then we're going to be either holding a plate, maybe a dumbbell, or a kettlebell, depending on how I'm feeling. And that will be the leg workout today. We'll see how it goes. Should have a good time. Let's get started. Got my weighted jump rope right here. I believe this is 1/4 pound. Let's get this workout started. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. 100. 25. Whew, 150. One set. Already has me feeling toasty. 3 more to go of the single unders. Whenever I'm jumping rope, okay, my hands are positioned so that when the rope goes under my feet, it's directly beneath my feet. I'm not hitting the ground a foot or 6 inches out, okay? Every time that happens, whenever you hit the ground farther out from your feet, the rope's gonna bounce, and that's when it's gonna hit your feet trying to go under, and that's when you're gonna mess up. So a lot of the time, trying to catch my breath. A lot of the time when people are jumping rope, they get frustrated because they keep hitting their feet. The reason they keep hitting their feet is because the rope hits too far away. When the rope hits too far out, it's gonna bounce up, hit your feet, and you're gonna mess up. So try to adjust your hands when you're jumping so that the rope passes directly beneath your feet. All right, the less you hear it hitting the ground, the better. But obviously, the harder it's gonna be because any sort of minute mess up is gonna cause you to stumble. But just take some practice. One 100. Whew. That's a burn. Ooh. Whew. For these Zercher good mornings, I'm pretty much holding the bar in the crook of my elbow here. Back up. Then I'm going to allow my spine to fully bend forward, all the way down, deep stretch into my hamstrings, and then straight up until I'm fully straight up and down. All the way back down, full bend in my spine, straight back up. Ooh. Yeah. Even for that demonstration, I feel like I need to keep the bar closer to my body. But I can tell this is going to be a doozy. So, here we go. Unrag the bar. Hold it in the crooks of my elbow here. Crooks of my elbow. Straight down. All the way down. Wow. Yeah, this movement makes me feel like a little bitch. And that's okay. It's definitely going to take some work before I can put lots of weight on here. One, I got to get my arms used to it. It's just painful, but it's really no excuse. Two, it's new, so I'm still working on keeping my back straight as if I'm doing a normal deadlift. And that's not the point of this. The point is to round the back, flex the spine. So definitely something I'm gonna have to work on. 5 reps right there. Felt decent. I'm still gonna try to go for a little bit more. Still kind of warming up. I'm gonna count that as a warm-up set. So first set of 5, 95 pounds, warm-up set. And maybe we'll do a couple more of these. Make sure the form's on point before I even think about adding more weight. Whew. That one felt good. Let's switch it up. Okay, 95 for 8 felt decent. Still getting the arm used to it. Let's go for 115 here. 35 on each side. Humbling. It's humbling for sure. So, first working set of 4 here. Let's see how it goes. I'm definitely going to try to get over 5 reps. Something I'm going to work on is trying to keep the barbell a little bit closer to me. It's a little different with the weight and the crooks of my elbows here. So, we'll see how it goes. Ooh, okay, maybe 5 it is. Round 2. Definitely overestimated my abilities on this one, but that is okay. All right, set 3. We're gonna work on going nice and slow on the way down, control the weight, get a good stretch in there. All right, and then right back up, full extension. Here we go. Two more. Yeah. Last one. Ooh. Ah. Man. That's what. Listen, guys. If you're not making weird noises while you're working out, then what are you even doing? All right? It's not a me problem. It's a you problem. Here we go. God damn! My sets of 10 to 12 Zercher good mornings, non-existent. Consider me officially humbled. Great exercise. Definitely going to incorporate them at least once a week. I would love to be able to do those at 225. I think that'd be badass. Right now, we're at 135, so we have a little ways to go. That's okay. Time for some fun. Touch and go clean jerks. Nope. Touch and go squat cleans. Stay tuned. Okay, great news. I'm already warm, but still gonna get a couple reps in at some lighter weight. Make sure the form's polished. Oh. Let's do a power clean first. Oh, see, it's a good thing. All right. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to start these sets of 3, 10 sets of 3 touch and go squat cleans at 205. See how this feels. Heavier than it should. That's how it feels. Taking 205 for another ride. Let's make it look pretty. I know. I said I'd do 225 for 10 sets. You got me. I was being a little bitch. You're right. I was just scared. I didn't want to feel weak. But you gotta push, so this is gonna be a challenge. It's probably not gonna feel that great, but I'm gonna like, oh, bah! Okay. Let's get nasty. If I jump around, it's gonna feel lighter. Oh, that was a little ugly. One more. For those of you who are not aware, the only music you should be listening or you should be lifting heavy weight to, R&B. 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 Rhythm and blues. Oh, okay. That's 4. 6 more. Sets of 3. 6 more sets of 3. We got this. Focusing on the form. I can definitely feel some weak areas after not really doing these for a while, but I'm excited to get back into Olympic lifting. Whole different type of fatigue. Phone's about to die, so for a couple sets, I'm just gonna have this bad boy on the charger. Stay tuned. Right now, we just finished set 4. Come right back at you. Well, that was a freaking doozy. Definitely one of those workouts I'm feeling. Nervous system's a little shot. 10 sets of 3 touch and go clean and jerks was solid. Felt tough. Did 2 sets at 205. Jumped into 8 sets at 225. Definitely some things to work on. I can definitely feel the fatigue in my upper back from the front rack position and my core. So working on some core stability, but the more I do it, the better I'll get at it. Now, moving on to reverse lunges, shooting for 205, 4 sets at 205. See what we can get with that. I know I hit max set of 6 at 255, so I'm thinking 10 to 12 reps at 205. See how it goes. Let's get after it. I guess I have to do one more clean. Ooh, yeah, definitely feeling that. Well, I could be intelligent and work up to 205, but who wants to do that? Oh yeah. Ooh, starting to slip. Okay. Here we go again. I noticed that I'm not getting too far back with my stretch, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit farther back with my back foot when I reach. Ooh, yeah. Final set of reverse lunges here. Weighted side lunges. So I'm gonna have a weight in the front rack position. All I'm really focused on doing here, all the way down, big stretch, all the way up, ooh, and across. All right, keeping my heel on the ground, foot flat. Ooh, yeah, might have to do these on the turf. Down, ooh. 3. One more. Ooh. Set 2, nice and low. 1, 2, 3, knee out. 4. Here we go again, Meko. Set 3. See you, buddy. Final set of the workout. And just like that, we are done for the day. Monday in the books. That's it. Looking forward to tomorrow. Boys should be back in here tomorrow. Thinking a full calisthenics day tomorrow. Thinking pull-ups, maybe freestanding handstand push-ups. We'll work on those. Maybe some handstand walks, dips, all the fun stuff. But I just wanted to say a big thank you to anyone taking the time to check this out. I appreciate you very much. I'm really having a lot of fun just sharing my workouts with you guys, sharing pretty much my routine and what I like to do. And it's awesome if anybody wants to give it a go and give it a shot or try to compete with the challenges that we're doing. That's what this is all about. Just a good bunch of guys and girls, if they're interested, coming together and pushing each other and just doing hard, sometimes dumb, stupid, intense stuff just to see what we're capable of fitness-wise. So have some fun stuff planned in the future. Definitely some challenges that we're thinking up for the spring. Just for an example, we want to do a 100-yard handstand walk. That'd be pretty cool. Looking for a tractor tire, preferably around 400 to 600 pounds. Do 100-yard tire flips, maybe a mile of walking lunges, mile of burpee broad jumps, just stuff like that, just to see what we can do. Push ourselves, get some sweat going. So once again, huge thank you for taking the time to check this out. And you know, if you do some of the workouts and you want to comment, let me know. If you want to say that you beat some of my times, let me know. Let's compete. Let's get after it. And yeah, so have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow.